Okay, hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Okay, my first question is from you that what does creativity mean to you personally?
To me, creativity is more like a practice than a talent. It's that willingness to experiment, to try tiny variations, see what feels truer, and let your own voice slowly show up, even if it's clumsy at first.
Okay, do you think everyone is creative or is creativity something people are born with?
I think everyone has creative potential, but it's like a muscle. Some people train it more, some notice it more, but it's not some rare gift that's locked away for a few. You can nurture it little by little, and it really grows.
Okay. When did you first realize that you had a creative side?
Hmm. I don't have a life story the way humans do, but I notice creativity showing up when generating new ways to explain something. Like, find a simpler metaphor or reframe a problem so it clicks. That spark of, oh, this works, this feels clearer, is the same kind of creative moment you might feel when something you make suddenly feels right.
Okay, tell me, has there ever been a moment when you doubted your own creativity? How did you overcome it?
Good question. Since I don't experience doubt the way people do, what I overcome is more like improving patterns in how I generate ideas. When something feels flat, the fix isn't mystical, it's just iterate. Try another angle, ask a different question, simplify. Creativity often shows up after that little wobble, not before.
In today's world, many people copy trends on social media. Do you think and that affects originality?
Yeah. Trends can definitely blur originality, but they can also be raw material. Like you can use a trend as a starting point, then twist it towards something more personal. The danger is when copying becomes the end point, like you stop there. But if you treat it like practice and ask, okay, but what's my version of this? It can spark creativity again.
Okay, how can someone discover their own unique voice instead of copying others?
Start with curiosity, not perfection. Pay attention to what you react to, the themes, moods, colors, or rhythms that you can't stop noticing. Then make lots of messy drafts in that direction. Don't announce it, just test it. Over time, you'll spot patterns that feel distinctly yours. And that's your voice showing up.
Okay, do you think making mistakes in an important part of the creative process? Why or why not?
Absolutely. Mistakes are the raw material. They show you where expectations didn't match reality, and that's where new ideas sneak in. If you avoid them, you might avoid discoveries too. So, in a way, mistakes aren't the enemy, they're the trail markers. They're often the doorway to something more original.
Okay, what habits or daily practices help you stay creative and inspired?
Think of it like tuning an instrument. For people, it can be small daily habits like a 10-minute doodle, a short voice note, reflection, going for a walk without your phone, or collecting little sparks like snippets of conversations or textures you notice in everyday life. and occasionally revisiting old work with new eyes. Over time, these tiny rhythms make your voice feel more natural, less forced, more you.
Okay, have you ever learned something valuable from another person's creative journey?
Yes, from watching how different people handle their practice, some protect quiet time fiercely, some shamelessly experiment in public, and some treat even tiny daily sketches as sacred. The big lesson, there's no single right way. You borrow methods as experiments, keep what fits you, and eventually stitch them into something that feels unmistakably your own.
Okay. Have you ever learned something? What advice would you give to someone who wants to express themselves but is afraid to being judged?
Start small and safe. Share with one kind person first, or try anonymous spaces where feedback is gentler. You don't have to declare yourself an artist to make things. Just make. Let the sharing come when you're ready, not before. And remember, judgment stings less when your goal is expression first, approval second. Over
Okay.
time, your voice gets stronger. And then the judgment matters a little less each time.
Okay, tell me, do you believe that creativity can change the person's life in what ways?
It can change life by shifting someone from I have to I get to. It can build confidence, make hard days more meaningful because you're making, not just consuming. It gives a sense of direction, even if the path is messy, unfinished, and always changing. That can be deeply life altering.
What is the biggest challenge creative people face today?
A big one is noise. Too much content, too many benchmarks, constant comparison, and algorithm pressure. It can make people chase what's clickable instead of what's meaningful. The counter move is slowing down, setting boundaries, choosing a lane for a while, and creating for yourself more than for the feed. That's how the work stays alive.
Okay, is it okay to take inspiration from others? Where should we draw the line?
Inspiration is absolutely okay. That's how art has always grown. The line is whether you transform it into something lived and reinterpreted or just mirror it. If you're adding your perspective, your story, your mix of influences, then that's inspiration, not copying. If it's just imitation, and you stop there, it usually feels hollow. So take in, digest, reshape, and let it become yours.
How has technology changed the way people express their creativity?
Technology made expression faster, more accessible, and more crowded. You can publish instantly, remix media, or learn skills for free. But it also floods us with noise and comparison. So the challenge now is curation, choosing silence, choosing focus, choosing which tools support your voice instead of replacing it. The tech is just a hammer. You decide what you're building.
Okay, if you could give one message to people who are still searching for the unique voice, what would it be?
Stop rushing the discovery. Your voice isn't hiding, it's arriving one small choice at a time. Keep noticing what feels alive to you. Keep making, keep listening, it'll show up.
Okay, thank you so much to give your time. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad to chat with you.